no intentions to fight my stablemate. Now, Crawford could get that work. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't know that nigga, and the nigga don't know me. We could make anything happen.
Now, see, this is my thing right here. See, I play that to let you know that Jermell Charlo openly accepted the challenge of Terrence Crawford. He says it's whatever, right? Why'd I play this clip and why'd I bring this up to you? Because like always, you guys are complaining about who Terrence Crawford is fighting, right? Right? This is what I need you to peep out. People will complain about who he's fighting, but they won't lift their tongue to say a word about people who avoid fighting him. See, if you want to talk about who he's fighting, you know what? Fair enough. But it's got to be equal flame. The fact that you think he's not fighting somebody should make you just as upset as somebody who could fight him and doesn't. But I don't hear you say nothing to those dudes. Once again, they're complaining about who he's fighting. But ain't none of them said nothing about Jermell Charlo not fighting for 2 years. Let me say that again. You're complaining about who Terrence Bud Crawford is fighting. But you'll sit back and let Jermell Charlo sit on the sideline for 2 years. But you're complaining about who he's fighting while you have a fighter who hasn't fought nobody and you guys don't have no problem with it. So how am I supposed to believe that you really have a problem with who Terrence Bud Crawford is fighting when the people that he called out is credible to you, Errol and Jermell, and y'all shoot him away from that? And Errol shoot him away from Jermell. And he sent out a tweet for Jermell, say, hey, man, you going to let this man speak for you? Jermell never said nothing back to him. Errol Spence, you going to spin the block? Errol Spence never said nothing back to him. You guys don't keep that same energy. Once again, you're complaining about who he's fighting while you have Jermell Charlo sitting over there, ain't fought nobody, and you don't have a problem with it. And y'all like Charlo, right? You at least like him more than you like Terrence Crawford, right? So why are you putting so much energy and concern in who he's fighting versus somebody you don't like versus somebody you do fight and you're not saying nothing? It doesn't make no sense at the end of the day. And if you have a problem about who he's fighting, you remember when I said I want to see Charlo versus Crawford? That's the real fight to me. What did your hero swing in and say? Nah, he ain't fighting him.
Speaking of weight classes, Derek, Crawford and Jermell, what do you think? What happens if they fight?
I know he ain't fighting no Jermell. Shit. If I can't fight him, he ain't fighting Jermell.
But Jermell just said that he will. Once again, you guys are complaining about opponents. Is that not a good fight? Is that not a fight that you want to see? So when he put the invitation out there, how come you guys didn't jump on Charlo to respond to Terrence Crawford? I'll do you one better. Before then, y'all was talking about Boots Ennis. Crawford need to go do this. Crawford need to go that. Come to find out, Boots Ennis and his dad been pulling everybody's string. He been out here pump faking just like Errol. Y'all don't want to jump on Boots. The moral of the story is if you have a problem with who he's fighting, you should have an equal amount of flame, hatred, whatever you want to call it, for people who have an opportunity to fight him and choose not to. Where a fight could be made and they tell you, no, don't look forward to that fight. If Errol don't want to fight him, what's wrong with him fighting Charlo? Why would the big fish be concerned about what little old Terrence Bud Crawford do? He a big fish. You can't let the little fish go do little shit? You got to block that? It's garbage. You guys' reasons for this and that, it doesn't match up. Because when I hold a mirror up here or give another example of somebody who's doing the same thing or worse or in a worse position, you guys are silent. So stop it. You don't care about who he's fighting because you ain't stand up for who should fight him.
And when you got an emotional tear to somebody, you know, like that's like me fighting my twin brother. Now, like Spence said, you know, if that motherfucking money right and they putting that brick bread out there and we gonna get in there with anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Negative. When Crawford came to Errol Spence with a guaranteed $25 million, a guarantee that he couldn't even get from Al Heyman, what did Errol Spence say? All money ain't good money. Charlo just said if that money right and they putting that bread out there, we gonna get in the ring with anybody. He came to that boy with a guaranteed $25 million. There's nothing to turn down. There's nothing to this. There's nothing that. You said if they coming with the money, y'all get in there with anybody. Crawford came with the bread. And what did Errol say? All money ain't good money. But I thought it was about the money. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
We're not gonna turn down nobody. Neither was Spence. Neither none of these people.